God remember mothers who slave about the housework and sometimes do a man's work in addition in the bush with a heavy squalling kid on one arm. The Australian swag was born of Australia and of no other land, of the great lowland of magnificent distances and bright heat, the land of self-reliance and help your mate and never give in, the land where a man out of employment might shoulder his swag in Adelaide and take the track, and years later walk into a hut on the Gulf, or never be heard of anymore, or a body be found in the bush and buried by mounted police, or never found and never buried. Well, what does it matter?
I've carried this swag for months out back in Australia, and it was life, in spite of its squalidness and meanness and wretchedness and hardship, and in spite of the fact that the world might have regarded us as tramps. In the olden days, the knapsack or straps across the chest fashion was tried, but although pressed on a man's chest and impeded his breathing, and a man needs to have his bellows free on long tracks in hot, stirless weather. The swag is usually composed of a tent fly or strip of calico, a cover for the swag and a shelter in bad weather. A couple of blankets, blue by custom and preference, as that colour shows the dirt best, hence the name Bluey, the swag. The core is composed of spare clothing, light boots tied together by the laces, toe to heel, and small personal effects, books, unlocked letters, portraits, or whatever little knickknacks you care to carry, bag of needles, thread, pen and ink boot laces, spare patches for your pants, etc. Some bushmen arrange their belongings so neatly and conveniently with swag straps in a sort of harness that they can roll up the swag in about a minute and unbuckle it and throw it out as easily as a roll of wallpaper. And there's your bed ready on the ground with a wardrobe for a pillow. 15 miles a day is the average with the swag, but you must travel according to the water. If the next bore or tank is 5 miles on and the next 20 beyond, you camp at the 5 mile water tonight and do the 20 next day. But if it's 30 miles, well, you just have to do it. Travelling with the swag in Australia is variously and picturesquely described as a humping Bluey, walking Matilda, humping Matilda, humping your drum, being on the wallaby. But most shearers now call themselves travellers and simply say on the track or carrying the swag.